on top. You guys defeated them, and word got back to town that they'll say that um, they were defeated, which is good, depending on who you were. Because the moment you guys got back to town, you found out that word had traveled ahead of you and that a massive celebration was being held in the city in your guys' honor. Um, some of you decided to, some of you, I'll say some of the people decided to stick around for the party. Others decided that um, that level of social interaction was too much for them and they ran. So depending on how you two would have wanted to handle it, um, would you guys have wanted to stay? I'll say, would you guys wanted to stay and party, or would you guys have wanted to see about trying to sneak off to avoid socially interacting?
Mm, I imagine I would have stuck with the rest of the group.
Well,
Okay.
the group split.
Yeah, I'm about to say River, and Nimbus ran off to River's bar so they could wait out the party for one reason or another.
Tavern.
Um,
Tavern.
okay, tavern, and
Not
so
just the bar.
they went to wait it out
Also a grill. Huh?
at the tavern. Um, all of the other, I must say, as far as Moonlit Whisper, I must say, as far as Moonlit Whisper, Missouri, and the rest of, I must say, and the rest of the group and the heroes, they decided to stay at the party. Whether it was the majority are at the party.
Yeah, I would have stayed at the party.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I would have stayed in the party too.
Okay. In which case, you guys would have been treated at I say you guys would have been treated as conquering heroes, depending on I say depending on what you want to do. The people there the people there were more than happy to basically carry you on their shoulders, um, like give you as much like alcohol and food that you wanted, um, wanted to party, dance, get portraits taken with you, um,
Shots become the king bee.
whatever sort of things that you're up for.
He
Some
also
people,
would be taking portraits with Boldy.
okay, okay. People aren't going to question why you have a rock, but but they're going to assume that that's quite possibly the rock that you threw at the demon lord's head, at the demon lord
Hmm.
general's head. But but there's a drinking contest. There's vendor stalls. There were several different. There were several different. I'll say there was a band playing. Um, and there were also some people who were. I'll say there were also some people who were dancing significantly more. Who were dancing significantly more. More vigorously than everyone else. Um, depending on what you guys are doing, are you? I know you're staying at the party with the group. Are you sticking with the group during the party, or are you just kind of having fun within the general vicinity of the party?
Kiaz for sure is going to be sticking with the group. No idea on Lachlan.
I
Okay.
probably would. probably would stay with the group.
Oh, okay.
Because
Um,
Kiaz is bonded now to the character whose name I can't remember. That's
Talking about Jib Jib?
Missouri.
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 Okay.
And
All right.
Jib Jib.
All right.
Missouri
If
and
you
Jib Jib and Kiaz are a clique now.
okay, at some point you seem to have lost sight of Jib Jib, but I'm about to say, but Missouri, however, is standing on a table, regaling the a group of drunk onlookers about how the fight unfolded.
Hmm.
So you are welcome to stick with Missouri, or you could have attempted to see if you can find Jib Jib.
Imagine
Jib.
Kiaz would go to look for Jib Jib.
Oh, this is going to be interesting as fuck.
Jib Jib, I'm about to say, shortly after coming into the town, while following the group, you would have seen. You are logged into the game, so you would have seen one of the heroes that you guys travel with. Her name is Dee. Um, when you were being escorted into the city, she wrapped her arms.
I don't
She
have a
like
tendency
locked arms with Moonlit Whisper when they first came into the town. If you were around Jib Jib, you would have noticed that her expression seemed. I'll say she was roughly about 10. She was roughly about 15, 20 feet behind you guys. Um, you would have noticed that her expression soured, and like a low grumble came from her, like a very annoyed grumbling came from her when she saw that happen. Um, Shortly thereafter, um, unless you are actively watching Jib Jib, if you had I'll say if you had turned your back for even a moment, you would have looked back and seen that she was gone.
Okay. So is it an investigation roll to try to find her?
Investigation or perception?
I'm going to activate Baldy's Leave No Stone Unturned to roll an advantage.
Oh shit! God damn! Just got the. I'm gonna say just got the extra guy, and he's already like, "Yep, we're gonna."
What was that?
I said we just got. I'll say we just got the pet. And it was like,
I got the pet like several months ago. I just
know.
haven't had a chance to use the pet.
I know it's just funny. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh shit! I forgot. You get advantage on investigation checks for 10 minutes.
Yep. So a total of a 16.
Okay. Um, Although you do not see Jib Jib, you do. I'm gonna say because you are nearby. When it happened, you do notice some Jib Jib sized um footprints that seem to have shuffled off somewhere.
Okay. I shall follow the tracks.
Okay. Okay. So for Lachlan, um considering what normally goes on, um you I must say, you will feel a very large arm um go around your shoulder as this very large woman,
How big?
Warlord Crenshaw, one of the teachers, one of the people who was in charge of telling people to do the ruthless, rigorous training before you guys left. She puts her arm over your shoulder. She was like, "Hey, you! You look like you can." He was like, "You look like you can knock a couple of them back. I need a drinking partner."
Sure. Are you
All right.
swiping? Are you
Hmm?
paying? Are you paying?
Where? You're the hero. You don't pay.
Mm. Sure.
At least not while you're with me. Anyone who asks us to pay, we'll drop them on their heads. Sound like fun?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
All right. That's why I got you. You got a beard. You know how to drink. Let's go. All right. I'll say while you are doing that, um, I'm gonna say um if you could make me about three Constitution saves. Um, that's to check and see how well you handle the alcohol while you are drinking with her. It's mainly just like tons of ale. Um, as far as
Mhm.
Kiaz, um, if you are continuing attempting to track Jib Jib, which
You
is
said
easy,
Constitution saves for
yeah,
Lachlan.
yeah, Constitution
So
saves for Lachlan.
you had
I
a
need
16, a 26, and then what's the last one? Yeah, I know.
19. Another one?
It was 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And a 12.
oh, okay, cool. All right. You start off with start off pretty well, and then you start just like you have like this bout of roughly about like 20-30 minutes of just knocking back drinks, just like more, more, and you now have a crowd after that time where I'll say where you just drink something and then you just hit them with another one and then just hand you another one. It's like another one and just keep knocking back drinks. Everyone's just like cheering you on. Um, even Warlord Crenshaw is just banging on the table. You can see fist prints in the table from where she's like slamming her hands on the table. Um, everybody asking you to chug. Unfortunately, roughly around the 45-minute mark, um, you get a little wobbly. um, you get a little wobbly because at this point you're more alcohol than man, and pretty sure your blood has been replaced with ale. By this point, um,
That's good.
you are a little wobbly. You have one point of exhaustion. You might
So
say you have one. Yeah, you have 1 point of exhaustion, and if you make any perception checks for the next hour, you will be at disadvantage because you're seeing two of everything.
it's already worked.
Okay.
All right. For Kiaz, since you were near Jib Jib when she disappeared, it'll be significantly easier for you with your investigation to keep tabs on Jib Jib as opposed to, Moonlit Whisper, who was well ahead and decided to keep on going. So
Okay.
if you want to make another investigation check,
Absolutely. We're still within 10 minutes of the
yep,
first one.
yep,
It's going to be a total of 19.
okay. Um, you manage to keep tabs on the general vicinity. You lose her momentarily, but with your size, I'm about to say a mixture of your size
Okay.
and what
Can you
what
get on
you
your computer?
might interpret as what you might interpret as uh, a distraction on her end. You are able to tail Jib Jib as best as possible. Um, as even though you can't see her, you do see where her footprints stop.
Okay.
Hovering nearby, you notice that I'll say the first spot where you notice them seems to be standing at the edge of a tent. On the other side of that tent, you can see, I'll say one of the first things that you can notice when you look around the corner is that you can see um you can see Moonlit Whisper and D um grabbing some food.
Mm.
Um as you see I'll say as you see you will notice Moonlit Whisper turning to look in the direction of where you guys are. And the moment you see him turn in that direction, you will notice you will notice those Jib Jib size steps running in a different direction. Another investigation roll to keep up with her.
Okay. Another 19.
Okay. You are able to follow Jib Jib as she dashes across the as she dashes across the party, I must say the party venue. And you notice her footsteps kind of disappearing off the ground, but you will notice some rustling on the side of a tent, and you will see a slight indentation on the top of the tent. You are of the impression that whatever this jib jib sized object is perched on top of perched on top of the tent. Do you follow?
I will make myself small and go perch myself uh approximately where the shoulders would be.
Oh, okay. Um, she will. I'll say. You will hear a gasp. And
Friend Jib Jib.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? You're
I'm.
hiding.
I am enjoying the festivities from a height because I am small and I can get lost in crowds. Yes.
You are not smaller than me, friend Jib Jib.
Yes, but you can fly and not get stepped on. I need a
You
vantage point so that I may more accurately see the festivities.
so that you may more accurately watch Moonlit Whisper.
So that I can see the so that I can see the festivities. About to say she sounds like she's about to yell, and then she catches herself and starts whispering again. You speak nonsense. Now be
Oh,
quiet while I enjoy the festivities.
okay.
Um,
There's no.
hmm,
I can keep a secret.
yes, I know you are. I must say you are a very good friend. There will be a pause. There will be a pause, and she's gonna be like, "I do not like that one."
Oh, you do not like the other lady.
No, I do not. She clings to
I,
him as if she knows him.
does she know him?
I do not care.
Mm, fair, fair.
Um, you can feel her face kind of contort. Um, the angle that you have, you can see them playing games inside of the tent. Um, if I remember correctly, Moonlit Whisperer did an amazing job because I believe he nat 20'd that game.
Yeah, you're like just decide what you want to do. It goes in.
Yeah, he he was doing the ring toss around the bottleneck, and it was obvious that the game was like hella rigged, but Moonlit Whisper still managed to actually win the game, and Dee starts celebrating with him, grabbing him a bit tighter and giving him a big hug. You will feel the perch that you on start shaking.
Yep.
Um, Mase as she seems like you will hear like teeth grinding and like feel her body like shaking. Um, Mase after they have gotten a prize, they will make their way out of the tent. You will notice that Moonlit Whisper is looking in that direction again, the direction where you guys are. Um, you will hear Jib Jib yelp and fall off the top of the tent in an attempt to scramble off.
Um,
Um, comedically fall off, but she is able to land and start running. I'm about to say, you are well versed enough to know that she is currently under a greater invisibility spell.
yep.
Um,
I am still sitting on her shoulder, so she can run, but she can't hide from me at this point.
okay.
In fact,
Um,
I will use my little stinger to anchor myself with her clothes.
okay. Um, around this time, around this time they have gone to the bar. They have gone to the bar where has started to escort Crenshaw started to escort um, um, started to escort Lachlan over to a table so that the conquering hero can have a seat with several people cheering him on, patting him on the shoulder, patting him on the back and on the shoulder, telling him I'll say congratulating him for being such a drinking legend. Is there anything in particular that you are doing while these people are like clamoring around, giving you these accolades, Lachlan?
Is there any food provided? That's
Oh, there's
free.
plenty of food. All you have to do is just ask, and they'll bring it to you.
Okay, I'm hungry.
All right. Crenshaw's gonna say, "The man is hungry." They're like, "Yeah, bring him food. Yeah." What? So you'll hear somebody say, "What sort of food does he like?" It doesn't matter. Bring it to him. Yeah.
Any fried chicken and mac and cheese will do.
Crenshaw, I'm like, I don't know if we have that, but we got fried something. Pretty sure it tastes like chicken. Yeah. Um, they will subsequently bring you fried vague meat.
Mm.
I'll say they will bring you fried vague meat, and um, it's not mac and cheese, but it is some sort of starch, some sort of pasta that is drenched in cheese. It is. I'm gonna say everything that you are getting is um, everything that you are getting is pretty much like state fair. I'll say state fair food. So I'll say it's the kind of food that tastes really good because you're out having a good time. But if you were actually at a restaurant, you probably turn up your nose at it.
Yep.
um, for I'll say while you are now stuffing your face, and I'll say while you are now stuffing your face, getting the Jon Snow treatment. I'll say as I'll say while that is going on, and with Kia still latched onto Jib Jib, you have a pretty good view. I'll say you have a pretty good view of Moonlit Whisper making I'll say talking to a bartender. Um, I'll say talking to a bartender with a flaming head. Um, he discussed with the bartender about going behind the bar to about something you can't really tell. But then you will see Moonlit Whisper go behind the bar and make I'll say and will make a start making a very fancy drink with from what you can tell, with a lot of care. Um, I'll say with everything that's been going on and the amount of time that's allotted, the investigation checks have gone back to normal. But since you're already anchored on the Jib Jib, you don't really need to do anything. Um, um, you will see Moonlit Whisper make a rather fancy drink. I must say, looks like he's having a little bit of trouble at first, but then manages to get it together near the end and pull off several sleight of hand tricks to make a rather vibrant, kind of delicious looking drink. As she Dee takes it and sips it, um, you'll be able to see her um, after she drinks it, grab a hold of Moonlit Whisper's hand and head over towards another food vendor tent to grab something. Around this time, you will see Dee look over. I'm about to say, still locked, still with her arms locked, with still with her arms locked, with um, Moonlit Whisper. You will see Dee look over in your guys' direction, and she will wink. Um, um, you will feel you will feel the shoulder that you are perched on start to tremble a little.
I don't like her. We should get rid of her.
You will hear, I say, you will hear a soft sob,
Oh,
Oh.
and she will, I say, since you are perched on her shoulder, I say, you will immediately turn around. I say, your body will immediately be turned around towards the streets as she goes into a full-on sprint, running away.
Okay.
Because you are anchored down, you don't have to make a check to stay held on. So, but you are moving pretty fast right now.
Yeah.
Jib did try to throw a spell at us at the gaming thing, and it was countered. Just
Yeah. Yes.
Was it countered by you or by her?
It's sounded by D.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Currently, you are running through the city. Must say, currently you are running through. You are being dragged through the city with Jib Jib.
Okay. I will try to swayed her into calming down and ask her to just sort of talk to me, explain what's going on through her head.
Persuasion at disadvantage. Unless you have something that gives you advantage, then it's flat.
Do you want? It's been a while since I used my sheet, so. Nope, not on my boy.
Can Voldy help you?
What was that?
Can Voldy help you?
That's a good question. Can Baldy help me?
Let me see.
No, I'm reading.
I don't think that Boldy has anything along those lines.
I gain advantage against saving throws of intimidation and being frightened.
Um, yeah, no, nothing really assists with this. At least that Boldy can do.
Yep. But total of a 14.
Okay.
Persuasion.
She must say, you aren't able to convince her to. She doesn't seem willing to listen, but your voice is enough to make her stop. And she goes. I'm about to say, she see. I'm about to say, now that you are, now that like the pathway has kind of fleshed out a bit, you are on a main road, and she seems to be attempting to make her way back to the. I'm about to say the path that you are noticing seems to be attempting to make her way back to the school.
Okay, I'll just ride with her. So she doesn't feel so alone.
Okay. Around about that time is around the time that Moonlit Whisper. You notice that she has basically gone. Um, yes. But I'll say speaking of what um what he had mentioned, while you were on, I'll say while you were on while you were on top of that tent, I did forget to mention that. She was attempting to cast a spell at she was about to attempt to cast a spell at D, and you would have noticed D look over her shoulder and make like a finger flick, and you would have noticed that her spell basically fizzled out.
Can I tell what kind of spell it was?
Arcana.
We are not good at Arcana. But a 14 total.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. 'Cause I had that listed. What she was gonna do. Because I will say that you were, I'll say, even though you weren't there, you were technically there when she, I'll say, you would have been there when she did it. You will see, I'll say, you will see that the spell that you would have seen, like a bit of green, I'll say, you would have been able to feel the arcane magic begin to gather around her fingertip. This green energy, which looked similar to what she did in during the conflict with the Demon Lord General.
Shit.
You are familiar.
There he goes again.
There, who goes again?
Brian cutting out.
Great. Did I cut out? Did I cut out to you? Hello?
Yeah, you cut out
Okay.
to us.
Okay, cool. All right. You will notice that she, I'll say, you will be able to tell that she was attempting to cast Disintegrate.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Okay.
But with seemingly little effort, D was able to counterspell it.
Also strange.
Sorry, what just popped into my head was Moonlit. You better have dinner or something with Jib Jib, or she'll kill again.
Not sure what flavor, but apparently Jib Jib is a dairy of some kind.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Frustrated, seems to have Jib Jib a bit more. From what you can tell, although Moonlit Whisper doesn't seem to actually be able to see where you guys are, you have no doubts that D can actually see. Masay probably hasn't noticed you, but definitely seems to be able to notice Jib Jib. Because Jib Jib isn't actually attempting to hide. Jib Jib is leaning very heavily on the fact that she believes she's invisible.
Okay. Yep. Once we're out of earshot of them, I will. Kiaz will ask Jib Jib and be like, Jib Jib, why did you just try to disintegrate her?
Hello? Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Jib Jib, why did you just try to disintegrate her? That's an evil action, and we aren't evil.
It is not, and I'll say it is not evil if you are doing it for the good of everyone.
What do you know? You need to tell me. You need to trust me.
She, I'll say she's gonna, she was like, I do. It was like I do not. I'll say she was like, you are my friend. She was like, you are my friend, Kiaz. You are, I must say, you are my friend, a very good friend. I will tell you this in confidence, and you cannot make fun of me.
Okay.
I do not like, I must say, I do not like it when pretty women put their arms around him.
Around Moonlit Whisper?
It bothers me. He was nice to me. Yes, he was nice to me. He was, I must say, he was very nice to me, and I was under the impression, I must say, and I let myself believe that he might like me.
Aww.
But she was like, unfortunately, she was like, but she was like, unfortunately, I look like this. You can kind of feel her arms making like gestures to her like lizard like you assuming to her lizard like appearance. And she was like, and it was like, and she looks like that. She was like, she looks more human. more humanoid than me.
Hey,
I
there's
cannot.
only one way to. Moonlit Whisper isn't. Wait, how humanoid is Moonlit Whisper? Can't think of.
He's
I cannot
more
compete with that, and it's just frustrating.
he's more more wait, what?
I'm laughing at the gif.
Yeah, he's more anime cat boy than feline cat boy.
Yeah, which and D is a purple woman, but at the end of the day, it was like, yeah, you're a feline cat boy, but she's a like actual lizard.
Hey, maybe we're gonna have some cat lizards.
Well, I know.
Kitten lizards.
Yeah, so yeah, there were kid owners at one point. So.
I mean, it's been a good 10 years since we had kitten otters. It's about time for some other
Based on your picture,
crossbreed
you
of
still
cat.
look like a human with cat ears. I'll say you look like a human with cat features. So
Part of me like wishes Whisper like knew, though I believe at this point he has a very strong inkling after all of the said events. But yeah,
yeah, because I believe D basically even mentioned it to you
yeah.
after the fact. But
But Kiaz will tell her, he's going to be like, it is silly to have emotions for people in this way. We don't even know if we will live more than a couple of months in this silly war that we have all been kidnapped into. I personally almost died before I came here, or did die. It's unclear.
she'll be like, "Did you really?"
I did. I was literally, I think, being stabbed when I got pulled here. Or stabbed.
She will stop running and go to like a slow like pace. She will drop the invisibility, and she will like take you. She will like go to like softly take you off of her shoulder to hold you in her hand. Do you allow her?
Yeah.
All right. She was like, I did not. She was like, I did not know that you suffered so. I'll say she'll be like she was like my issues seem far smaller than yours. She'll look at you. No offense.
None taken. But at the end of the day, we have to focus on the main mission at hand, which is saving the world.
She
We
she will
cannot let our emotions cloud our visions of our comrades, even if they are evil, as he looks back over his shoulder towards where D and Moonlit Whisper were.
at this point roughly I'll say at this point roughly about us probably about like about 500 yards back.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. It's just looking. He's not looking at them. He's looking back in the general direction, kind of agreeing that he thinks that D is putting this on to egg on Jib Jib, but he's also now simultaneously like being like, Jib Jib, we can't fight our classmates unless it is actively in a training session where we're being told by the instructors that we have to fight them. And then you're allowed to but not kill them. Unless
Um,
they're evil. Actually evil. Not just stealing boys evil.
um, she will say, I suppose you are right. I wish that you were not. She will say thank you for the conversation. You are right. I will focus on the mission. No, she was like, I will focus on the mission. Um, it is unwise for me to be thinking this way at a time like this. My comrades could, my comrades could get hurt if I were to lose focus. And I do not want you to die again. I do not know what world you would wind up in.
Yep. I do not want to die again either.
Um,
I am glad to have a friend in this world. He smiles at Jib Jib.
she'll smile. She was like you are nice and very likable and tiny and cute. It will be very easy for you to make many friends if you do not already have several.
I had none in my last life.
Well, that was then. This world has many tribulations and trials, but many people who have common interests and goals. And what little we do have what little we do have, people at least have learned to attempt to enjoy what little time they have here.
Mm.
She'll look at you. You guys are near the school. She's gonna say, if you do not mind, I am. She was like, I am very tired, and I think I have wound myself into a bit of a tizzy. I'm going to. She was like, I'm going to go and what is the word? Sulk and recover. Would you do me a favor?
Yep.
Could you go back to Masay? Could you go back to the party and keep an eye on Moonlit Whisper to make sure that he does not do anything stupid?
That's gonna be
Of
great.
course.
It's gonna be great.
um, she was like, "Thank you very much." She will try to give you the softest "I don't want to crush you" hug that she can do.
He will grow big right as before she hugs him, so that
Oh,
he's not.
okay, that works. I'll say, which case she will hug you and she will go into. I'll say the guards will move to let her into school. Um, as you are making your way back, I'll say you are able to make your way back for for um, for Lachlan. At this point, you at this point after you have either finished eating or continuing to eat. Do you want to keep eating even after they've already served you food? Do you want more food, or is there something else that you want to do?
Oh yeah, I can still eat.
Okay, fuck it. We keep bringing them food, and
He's got to get over his tipsiness.
Yep.
okay. So must say, doing the must say doing the classic must say the classic drunk tactic of eating after you've been binge drinking. Um, um, you will I must say you will see Nimbus. Must say you will see Nimbus. Uh, um, must say you will see two Nimbuses, um, two Fenrirs, and two Artemises. Um, come walking through the crowd of several other people and their twins as well.
Gabe, that's you.
Um, I'll say the party seems to be converging. I'll say the party seems to be converging. Um, it's a bit difficult for you to be able to understand what's going on, um, because is them talking is kind of difficult. If you could make me a um, either perception or insight to be able to notice what it is that they're trying to get at.
18 on the dice. Uh, Your insight is a +5, and your perception is a 1. So I'd say insight is, you had a 19. Was that what you had on the dice?
No, that was 18.
18. So 23 is insight.
Okay. You're not sure if it's the alcohol or not, but you swear that you just heard that you guys need to go find a shoe shop because someone is wearing. Must say there are people here who are under the control of who are under some sort of mind control spell of dancing shoes. It sounds very stupid, but you're pretty sure that's what you just heard.
Interesting.
Okay. Um, the group, must say, the group is saying that they're going to be making their way um to go try and find this place.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is it also free?
What the shoes?
Yes.
We don't know. I must say, the guy you got the group was talking about going to the shop to confront the store owner about these shoes.
Okay.
Okay. Around about this time, um, Kiaz, are you shrinking and flying there, or are you running on foot?
Running on foot.
Okay. You are running, making your way there. You are able to return to the party,
Mhm.
and you can see the group. Masa, you can see the group all gathered together. They seem to be talking. Um, you will be updated on what is currently going on.
Okay.
As you guys are making your way, I must say, and that you guys will be making your way to a shoe store. Um, will you tag along?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Um, okay. And Kia's beginning his watch of keeping an eye on Moonlit Whisper and D. You will notice now that Jib Jib is gone. D does not seem to be D does not seem to be showing any sort of interest in Moonlit Whisper.
Huh? That's weird.
I'll say it's not like she's just like, I'm disgusted with him, but she looked like she was being all lovey-dovey, but now that you come back, she's just treating him like he's just another part of the team. Doesn't seem to be given any sort of impression that she noticed you were even there watching as well.
That's good. That's good. She's got no clue.
Um, so as you guys make your way over, there's this incredibly tiny little shop. Um, as you enter into said shop, um, you would have come across. I'm not say you would have come across two individuals, two older people, um, known as Gene and Jean. Um, I'm gonna say they run the I'm gonna say they run the shop. The husband seems to insist that they sell shoes. The wife seems to insist that they sell baked goods.
They sell baked goods?
Yes. I'll say the husband is like, we're a cobbler shop, and he's like, so we sell shoes, and she was like, yeah, we're a cobbler shop, so I sell baked goods.
Huh?
And they kind of argue about that. He keeps trying to sell his shoes, but I'll say, but every time that he tries to sell a pair of shoes or sells a pair of shoes, she sells a pie. I'll say she basically gives people a free like pie tart thing every single time.
Um,
Um,
do they sound normal? Like,
oh,
what's everyone else thinking about
I'll say,
this?
I'll say the pie smell normal. What ended up happening while you guys were in here was they asked about the shoes. They were told that there was a guy who basically, I'll say, these shoes were effectively just kind of left. I'll say these shoes were effectively left. They are fairly garish looking shoes. Um, let me see. I think I still have them. No, I do not. Hmm. Do I have them on any other? So yeah, they had some fuzzy, garishly colorful looking shoes.
Alrighty.
And they had several of them in stock.
Do
Um,
they look like the ones that were being worn by the people who were dancing before?
yes, the exact same ones. Um, this is the place that was selling them. Um, you guys offered, I'll say, an offer was made to purchase all of the boots. You bought all of the boots, and you guys were held up as this old lady was determined to make sure that you got a pie for each pair of boots that you I'll say that you got a pie for each pair of boots that you bought, as is store policy, which the husband insists it is not store policy, but he can't really stop her from handing out baked goods.
That's okay. We love a pie.
All right. This pie smells lovely.
Pie.
I'll say I'll say the pie smells lovely.
Give it to Lachlan.
Wait,
He'll
wait.
eat anything.
Wait, what kind of pie is it?
She's gonna be like, oh, she was like, oh, it's an old family recipe.
In fact,
Is it apple pie, peach pie, cherry pie?
I'll say she was like, well, it's she seems like she is legitimately trying to remember what's in it. And the husband was like, she doesn't know what she makes.
Huh.
But I make it with love.
Hmm.
And that's the important thing.
Hmm.
I'll say, if you look at the pie, it does. I'll say, there is a unusual amount of I say there are several colors in this pie that you would not associate with pie.
Hmm.
Such as green and purple and maybe some odd teal color.
Hmm.
You're not certain what sort of fruits or meats or anything along those lines look that color though.
Hmm.
But you have but I must say but you have several of those. I must say you have several of those pies now, one for each pair of boots that you purchased. Um, let me see if I can remember exactly how many you guys purchased. Um, um, must say, Nimbus or Moonlit Whisper. Do either of you guys remember how many of those boots that you purchased? I
All of them.
believe. Hmm?
All of them.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what the exact number was. I know I had it written down. I'm
Like
looking for it.
36? Oh, closer to 48. 48?
Yes, right. Okay. Cause so I had it written down. Apparently I don't. Okay. Fuck
It's
it.
enough to fill a wagon.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
there's only
We'll
six
go.
in
We'll go
certain
48.
because
You are currently in possession of 48 pies.
No. We're not in possession of 48 pies. River's in possession of 48 pies.
Okay.
I paid all
River.
that damn money, man.
Okay. River is in possession of 48 pies. I will go ahead and go ahead and. All right. I'll say just so that can be in chat in case I lose them. All right. Cool. All right. What are you about to say? But yes, you have a I'll say there is a wagon filled with boots and pies, unless River is storing them somewhere else.
I don't have any place to put. But I can put the pies in there. Double down my sugar.
I say if you want to put them in your bag of holding, you can do that. I was thinking your tavern, but that works too.
Yeah, I can when we get there. I can. Yeah, I'll put them in my magical bag of holding.
Okay. As you just watch her stuff 48 48 tarts into her brassiere.
Her kids are hungry.
All right.
I feel like we can
Um,
buy dinner.
and one of them, I'll say, these boots investigated. I'll say, there's some investigation, magical investigation done with these boots. Having done this investigation, you do find out that um, I'll say, with the assistance of the group, you come to realize that um, these boots are actually cursed with a very powerful curse on them. Um, D uses some sort of strange arcane method and reaches her hand into the side of the boot, almost as if reaching into some sort of portal, and pulls out some very small demon looking thing that immediately, upon being exposed to the air, shrieks, shrivels, and dies.
That's weird.
Um, the boots immediately then lose their magical property. I must say, the boot that you guys were investigating immediately loses its magical properties. You guys, I must say, with the investigation that you guys did last time, you come to realize that whoever left these boots cursed each and every last one of them and put, I must say, put some sort of monster, I must say, some sort of devil. Well, I must say, put some sort of little demon inside of it that feeds on the energy that people who wear them when they dance, they feed them their vitality, and these little demons feed off. These little demons feed off of it until eventually they go strong enough and will leave the boots and will infiltrate the city. So apparently, the plan of whoever dropped off these boots was to basically get them sold. Whoever wears them seems to be under a compulsion to dance. When they dance, they feed their vitality and energy into the boots. The demons feed off of it and grow, and then would have attempted to wreak havoc on the city from the inside. Nimbus was able to curtail that earlier by using a blessing of his god to effectively seal the boots long enough for you guys to be able to try to figure out what the situation is and how to resolve it. With some investigation, you were able to find out that whoever sold these boots, whoever dropped these boots off in the town, is likely set up outside of the city, in the mountainside. You guys started making your way there, and River used her ability to be able to merge with an animal. I'll say merge senses with an animal, and politely asked a dinosaur to fly overhead to do some recon. Said dinosaur was immediately assaulted upon reaching the edge of the mountain and had to retreat. And upon coming back and finding out that are there are potentially several spellcasters and possibly a dragon. And that is that is where you guys are currently.
Okay, fully caught up. Just hour and a half into session.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, there was a lot. There was a lot that possibly could have changed things. Which technically things did change. You did change a couple of things that Jib Jib plans on doing a little while later.
Is Whisper then still going?
You said is Whisper still what?
Well, we assumed we had collected all the PCs. You wanted to go back for all the NPCs.
Yeah, I wanted to go back for Fravix and Jib Jib.
Which,
Okay.
if you still want to go, they've done nothing to change that.
You've done nothing to change that now.
Yeah, so if you still want Fravix and Jib Jib, we have to pull over and you go back.
If I remember correctly, you guys were making camp, and I was going.
Yeah, we were making camp.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying we'd have to pull over and make camp while he goes up and does that.
All right. So is that what folks are doing?
That's unless there's going to be a large complaint. I would think it was. That's my intention.
I already voiced my complaint. I was outvoted, so.
All right. Cool. You go, you heading back. Um, it's fairly easy enough to find Frabix. Frabix is selling their wares, um, offering. Um, you walk up and you will see strange pendants that already seemingly have your face etched into them.
Yeah.
That she seems to be attempting to sell as collector's items.
Is Kiaz pursuing given the objective or the favor he was asked of?
Pursuing who?
Moonlit, because he's going back he's going back into the city while everyone else has made camp.
He'll volunteer to come with you
All right.
if you'd like company.
Sure.
All right. Frabix will look at you. What do you need? I'm busy. I'm busy using your likeness without your consent.
Oh, I don't mind you. I don't mind you distributing that. Was one of those have Artemis's likeness on it?
Yes, all of your likenesses, even the dog. The dog sells well.
I would like to. Well, it's not the primary reason why I'm here, but I would like to buy one of each.
Will do. Will do. We'll have to give you back stock. Must focus on full price customers now. We'll give you heroes discount later.
Okay. Now.
What is it that you need?
Unfortunately, it may interfere with some of your profit making. We've encountered a bit of a mage versus dragon force in the distance, and we haven't quite made it there yet. But I was wondering if you would be interested in such an event. I'm sure that provided the mages are near dwells, that you'll have plenty of free merchandise to sell. And if it turns out the dragon is not as good as they appear, you would equally have interesting stock to sell to more exotic, interested individuals.
Yes. Organ harvesting. I like this. She will say, dragon scale. Dragon scales. So can be used for many things. Magician's organs. Superstitious slots may buy them in order to gain magic powers. Does not work, but does not mean they cannot be convinced of such. We'll pay good market price for it. Yes, we'll join you. We'll join you on this quest. I call dibs on organs.
I don't think there'll be any argument there.
Yes. I do not like arguments. Arguments get in the way of buyers. Arguments create buyer's remorse. Do not likes.
Well, the rest of the group has made camp, and he'll give the location where camp's been made.
Sounds dangerous. Do not like meandering outside of town on own.
Fair. Well,
we'll wait. Let us go now.
Well, would you mind waiting for me at the and he'll give the appropriate gate that would be in the correct.
Okay, we'll wait at the gate. Guards probably thirsty on duty. We'll sell them overpriced waters.
I've always wondered why those bottles were so expensive. Okay, well, I'll meet you there.
Okay. Frabix will make a few more, finish up with their sales, and then make your way to the front gate.
Okay.
At the moment, you do not know where Jib Jib is.
True, but I remember speculating last time, based off her personality, where she would be. And out of character, it sounds like I was right. Because I was assuming, given how studious and academic she was, that if she's just running to somewhere, ultimately it would lead back to her her dorm or housing at the at the combat academy. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Um, there will be a like slight pause as if he has considered something, but he won't actually say anything as he continues on towards the academy.
Okay.
I presume Kiaz is still with him, or Kiaz did you go and break off to the products?
I said that I was following you.
Okay.
If you would have me.
Oh yeah, no, you're there. I was just wanting to confirm if he was still in the area. In which case, he would have noticed the slight pause, but again, Moonlit is going towards the academy, hoping to find Jib Jib. If the GM say anything, I can hear it.
No, I didn't say anything. You are able to go back to. You are able to make your way to the. I'm gonna say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You were able to make your way back to the to the no, sorry, to the school. If you go to the library, you will not see her there.
Given the time, I'm gonna head towards the door.
Okay. Um, Heading towards the dorm. Um, okay. Yeah. You're outside of her room.
I'll considering I ran to the city, I'm gonna take a moment to straighten out my uh straighten out my clothes, look a bit less like I've been in a dash. Um, uh, Spurts on some perfume just to cover up any kind of sweat or anything. Gosh, would you mind guarding the door?
Not at all.
I'd like to make a perception roll to see if I hear any like sleeping jib jib noises.
Okay.
Almost at normal. Oh well, roll 20 gave me decent roll.
You will hear what sounds like frantic writing.
Okay. Give a knock on the door.
Yes, who is there?
It's Moonlit.
You you will be able to hear the silence.
Ah, yes.
the pen will stop. Her quill will stop moving. Um, you will hear some mumbled mutterings, and you will hear something that sounds like a shine. I'll say some that sounds like the sound of something shimmering,
Okay.
and you will hear in a very dull tone that you have not heard from her before. You can open the door.
Oh, classic Kiaz. Did you hear that?
Kiaz is gonna give you a thumbs up.
This man setting him up for failure.
Hmm.
Worst wingman ever.
Well, I mean, what's your face isn't with us, right?
No.
Okay. Whisper will open the door.
All right. You will open the door. Masa, you open the door. Perception check as soon as you open the door.
Okay, I bet roll 20 is gonna roll less than a 10 on the d20. Oh shit! Fine, prove me wrong.
Okay. You will notice Masa, you will notice a mild distortion as you, Masa, after you open the door.
Okay. So I trust that Jib Jib has no ill will towards me, as saying this as I am unaware that she was about to murk a bitch earlier. I'll walk in.
Kiaz, are you riding on his shoulder or are you just like behind him?
He told me to watch the door, so
Okay.
I am watching the door.
Okay. You will
Outside
watch.
but I am also actively listening to make sure that she doesn't like strike him dead.
Okay. You will. You will. You will immediately hear a thunk as Moonlit Whisper walks face first into an invisible wall.
Turns around,
Mm.
steps into view.
You will see Moonlit Whisper like kind of readjusting his nose, like, ow.
Yeah.
If you want Arcana to be able to tell what this is.
Oh, I'm betting it's a wall of force. I know roll for limit too, but I'm betting it's a wall of force.
I rolled really poor. I
Okay.
rolled a total of a 6. So
You're not sure what just happened. You're not sure what happened. Kiaz. Yes, Ezrin, you are correct. She has a wall of force. Blocking the. I'll say blocking the. You can basically make it about 3 feet. Is enough space for the door to open inward, and then there's a wall of force. After you open the door, she will start writing again. She seems to have her back to the door, at her desk. She will say, "You can talk from there."
I'm not used to hearing you this dour.
It is late at night. I am tired.
Well,
As she continues like frantically like writing in her tomes.
kind of like mentally composing himself. Was not expecting a, a wall of force. No one expects that. Yeah. Well, there was actually uh, two reasons I was here. I was hoping that maybe we could have some time to talk, if not now, then later. Um, Second was a bit of a adventure brewing, which looks like it'll have some. I believe it was some kind of feathered dragon, so there's a bit of danger involved. I was thinking that you'd be interested in the dragons themselves helping us out.
Um,
No,
she will be writing a little less vigorously now, as if she's actually paying a little attention, or you said something that caught her ear before she starts writing again. So who is I'll say so how I'll say who have we recruited so far?
uh, we have Fravik, Kiaz, those, and we'll basically kind of go down the list of people that we have.
She will I'll say she will start you will hear the pen just start like scratching very hard as if she's writing very hard. Um when when D's name is mentioned, she will say it sounds after you're done there will be about like 5-10 seconds of silence. I'll say where she's not saying anything but still writing. It sounds as if your team is very very well equipped to deal with dragons at the moment. Um, I I have been advised that my time would be very well spent, um, very well spent focusing on making sure that plans and provisions to fight against the demon lord are are well thought out. I will focus my efforts here tonight. Based on that. I must say based on that. I'll say based on that. I'll say based on that advice. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate your you thinking about me. I will I'll say I am okay with talking to you later, but now I must busy myself with things that do not I'll say things that do not involve me looking at you.
For a moment, he'll consider his appearance, but very quickly realize the alternatives for why that would be said. Um, you being around does always add a spark to whatever group you're in. I take it her room looks kind of like eclectically arcane.
It is. It kind of looks like what you would expect out of someone who studies a great deal, just stacks upon stacks of books borrowed from the libraries, um, tons of scrolls. Um, um, Her bed is just like covered in books, and you can kind of see there's a spot on her bed for her to sleep on, but roughly about 70% of her bed is just books and scrolls. and she seems to have moved enough books and scrolls out of the way to be able to sleep in a small section right there.
Yeah.
But she might say, but she will say, I wish, she will say, I wish you well. Please come back alive.
Oh, I certainly certainly don't plan on doing anything other than that.
Hmm. Might say,
Can I make an
you will
insight?
also.
Oh, sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
Can I make an insight roll to even with even though she made the comment of not really wanting to look in look in direction. Can I make an insight roll to see if if that's a bit of a mask or one of those situations where the situation where the person gives you a negative but actually wants you to kind of press the point a bit.
Okay, feel free. Oh yeah. Um. I'll say you are able to tell that she does not want you to press the point. She is trying to. I'll say you can tell that she wasn't expecting you to actually be here. You can kind of hear like a bit of a hint of snippiness and or sarcasm in her voice, assuming that you were too busy to come check. Um, but you she is trying to focus on something else because she's afraid of how she's going to look in front of you if she actually turns and actually talks to you. She's effectively trying to rush you out so that, she doesn't experience something that she's actually feeling right now.
Okay.
So she is actively trying to distract herself with the um, with the advice that Kiaz gave her. She is trying to bury herself in in information regarding dealing with the demon lord.
Okay. In that case, what I am going to do. Oh. What I'm going to do then is take out take out my from my bag of holding. Uh, I am gonna take out um my my 10 gold bottle of wine. If I am permitted a little bit of mundanity with my provided my kits and stuff to be able to write a note
Mhm.
to attach to it. Um, yeah. Anyway, the note that I'll write, the note that I'll write on it, is hope you feel a bit better, and uh, I'm looking forward uh, to our conversation. Um, if for whatever reason I can't find you, uh, you'll be able to find me at my shop.
Um, you will kind of see her nod in response to your statement.
Well, that was what I was writing down on the note to put
Okay.
on the whiteboard.
Okay. Cool.
And provided the wall of force allows the door to I suppose I could partially close the door and then set the bottle on the inside of the room and continue.
There's enough space over to the side for you to be able to like set the bottle next to the wall of force and then just close the door. Jib Jib will say, "Friend Kiaz."
Yep.
You'll hear like a mild chuckle, very soft chuckle. She was like, "Just checking."
Kiaz is like standing right outside the door, and like he sticks his arm over with a thumbs up, so the only thing seen from the door is his arm with a thumb up.
Okay.
I was told to guard the door. I'm guarding the door.
There was never a better guardian. Good luck on your quests. I'm gonna say, I guess after you close the door, um, you will immediately hear, roughly about 8 locks, go off.
Quite this issue, but
Let's say, with that, you guys heading back to camp. Okay. Considering where you guys are, there's no real need for a nightly watch.
Can't do
You
it
guys
anyway.
already
Just be safe.
you guys already dealt with that last time, and everything here is effectively afraid of you now.
I will like to find a smaller critter like a squirrel or something.
Squirrels aren't really afraid of you guys because they don't really plan on attacking you. But everything that was planning on attacking you, has thought otherwise of it. You are able to find a squirrel.
Okay. I will send it into the no zone in the morning. Just to double check to make sure things are as they are. But for now, I will just keep it with me and feed it and play with it.
Okay. Okay. So you said you're sending it into the zone that you tried to send the Quetzalcoatl into? Okay. You are I'm gonna say you send it through there, sending it along, watching through its eyes. You what must as it is going through, um you don't see anything that had the coloration. Must say you don't see anything that had the coloration of what came through the tree line and tried to attack the Quetzalcoatl last night. What you do see are several people in black cloaks standing around.
Okay. And do I hear the baby dragons again?
You do not hear anything. You don't hear any sort of animals. It just seems to be them. High or low?
4.
He hasn't rolled yet. That was David.
Okay.
Also,
One
four.
of must.
That's a
Hmm?
4 on a d20, so that would have been a low.
Oh, well, that's what they're for.
You did.
Throwing you off.
One of the must say one of the guys will turn around and look in the direction of the squirrel. You will I'm gonna say you will get a good look at this person. As you get a good look at that, it is one of the last things that it sees as it points a finger at the squirrel. As an eldritch blast flies out of its finger and strikes the squirrel.
Well, there's only like what 2 classes that can have Eldritch Blast.
Just one, officially.
Oh, well then there you go.
The vision must.
So they're warlocks, which means they're very shitty spellcasters.
That poor squirrel. R.I.P. I'm mad. Blood, death, and vengeance, guys. Murder them all.
But yeah, so they yeah, so your connection with the squirrel is immediately cut off due to death.
It is a station of life.
I imagine being yanked back to myself, having my senses just magically just smack back on. It's a little daunting for River. But God damn it. They killed him. They killed Ben.
But yes, same. I'll say same color. Eldritch Blast from last night. Um, you were able to spot within the squirrel's line of sight. You were able to spot at least 5.
Ice cream.
I'll say you were able to spot 5 before one of them noticed the squirrel and shot at it.
Well, we established like between 8 to 13 of them last night, right?
Yeah.
So they either don't like squirrels, or they have some way of detecting that you borrowed its senses. Because
yeah.
and detecting senses like that is not normal.
I'll also like describe to them what they look like so people know.
Standard culty looking guys. Got it.
Can I make like a history roll or something concerning the imagery on like the mask and stuff?
You said, does anything look familiar about it?
So he wants to roll something to see if he can figure out something familiar about it, maybe know who they are.
Religion. I must say religion with a lower DC or history with a higher DC. That's for anyone. That's for anyone. Because all of you were all of you got to know about it.
Okay.
You can roll that.
And this has been a long rest.
Cults are my specialty.
Okay. Moonlit will be mildly distracted, but thankfully with the assist, it means he's just rolling flat. Ooh, that guidance. Lucky one.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nope.
I decided to give the helping hand action.
Okay. Cool. You, Mase, you are able to determine, because you are familiar enough with um, former sections of the
Of the
are
We lost you after
warlocks
former sections of the.
of the former Sun cult.
Okay.
Sorry, these are warlocks of the former or of the former Sun cult. They are Mase. They are notoriously aggressive in regards to keeping keeping their secrets. Um, Anything and everything that steps foot on what they consider to be holy ground must be decimated. None but those who worship the light of radiance.
The light of who?
all right.
That they have claimed.
Did you say Rey Mysterio?
The light those who do not worship the light of radiance
Oh,
um, cannot be allowed to step foot on any ground that they have considered to be sacred.
Wait, what cult is this?
Cult of the Sun.
They're called the Cult of the Sun. They basically worship the sun and any and all things radiant. They do not, they do not allow anything to tread foot that does not follow this creed. They are willing to kill anything, anyone that comes near. That includes men, women, children, animals, insects, anything that can be found to come close to their holy ground must be struck down.
Lula has an idea, but it's about something else, not this. And will then comment. Well, they are sun worshippers. All those who um, do not worship said sun or radiance will snuff it out. That apparently includes tiny squirrels.
They must all die. Uncle Ben didn't deserve this.
Just had to double check my backstory, make sure this wasn't my cult for some reason.
No, this is Masa, yeah, this is that's why I had since he rolled, he's from here, he knows that they are they're basically Masa, they were a pretty strong cult. Now they are pretty much a roving group of effectively a roving group of religious lunatics.
All right. Well, grab your shoes, grab your gear. Let's go smite some cultists.
Woohoo! Kill cultists.
I will.
They are also not known for being they are not known for being evil. More along the lines of chaotic good.
Okay, I'll impart that as well.
Well, they should have thought about that before they killed Uncle Ben.
I mean, they brought them in. The idea was to deal with them because they tried to curse the entire town. So give them a minute to do their evil villainous monologue to explain why they tried to curse the entire town.
And then fireball them into oblivion?
Probably, depending on what they end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Kiosk.
Yep.
Do you think you could do me a favor?
Potentially.
I thought I was about to say nah.
I'll I'm gonna move over from the party a little bit just to keep this semi-private.
I will try not to listen.
Um,
Do
would
you want me to like make it private?
he that's something Charles wants to do. Fine. Moonlit is fine if people happen to hear. But he doesn't just want to say this like in the middle of the party because he knows he'll get like looks. I go.
Mm.
I was wondering if either from the if there's any of these other scales on the battlefield or domain of the sun worshippers. Would you mind collecting several handfuls?
Collecting several handfuls of the feathers and the scales.
Yeah, because the dragons were feather dragons, if I went. That's how they were described.
No, we
Absolutely,
didn't see him.
Ah,
I will do
Yeah.
my best. Are you trying to make a feather boa?
I just had some recent thoughts of a set of clothing for someone of shorter stature.
Okay. I will do my best.
Onward to adventure.
All right. So I'll say morning has come. Are you guys making your way? I'll say you guys are making your way there.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want everyone there, or are you asking anyone to hang back, or?
We should split some people off just to protect the cart and stuff.
The cart that phased out of existence overnight. That cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that cart, which totally is in existence forever and doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to resummon the cart for you?
No, I was just.
I don't know. What do you want to do with all the boots?
I don't know. What the hell do we want to do with all the boots?
I mean, hey, they got imps in them.
And
We'll put them in a fire pit.
I'd say we could have just buried them in a hole overnight. I mean,
Could we have tossed some of them in the fire?
Yes, you can throw them in the fire. They don't seem to burn though.
I'd say they're magic items that you can't destroy them that easily.
What if I fireball them?
Yeah, you destroying magic items is a bitch.
We can't bury it. If I had learned anything from Jumanji, even if you bury it, it's gonna find a way to get out. I might as well just keep them in your little pocket dimension for now.
I don't have a pocket dimension.
Oh.
Again, I had to summon a wagon to carry all of them, which I can do. I just need to know I need to do that so I can take the 10 minutes to do it.
Well, no, we can leave them on the floor for now.
Okay, so we're just leaving them by this tree here.
Yeah. We'll keep camp set up. We can hit it on the way back.
Maybe your dino friend can use them for nesting material.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if our dino friend will take them. Oh, and when I go get breakfast, I'm gonna also get breakfast for my dino friend and their hatchlings.
Okay. So you're leaving the boots with in the dino's nest.
Yep.
Yep.
One sec. High or low?
4.
So low if it's on a d20 again.
But we're only
What
D100.
level are we, just out of curiosity?
Second? 12.
Okay. I think I'm actually leveled up.
Okay. It will agree to take the boots off of your hands.
Well, I was figuring if I offer it up to it as a way to like, here, add on to your beautiful nest.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, dancing dinos.
Level up.
Okay. It will Masa, it will take the boots. They are
And it
pretty. They are
takes the
colorful.
food I offer it too, right?
Yes, it will take the food as well. All right. The I'm gonna say it will scoop up all of the shoes that you have acquired, and we'll take it and the food, and we'll take it up to its nest.
Mind you, I also did not prepare food for anybody else in the party.
Fine, you have rations for that.
I was
Right.
just reminding
Which I'm gonna say which NPCs do you wish to take with you?
I'll let everybody else decide.
Really? Because you two were the ones obsessed with getting all the NPCs, so which ones do you actually want?
The one I actually want, we can't have because, Moonlit ruined it.
There's
I'm gonna
gonna be follow-ups.
I'm gonna say you currently have 4 NPCs available. You have
When
Frabbix.
Jib doesn't return, Artemis gives you the cold shoulder.
Well, Jib Jib's at school because Jib Jib never left. So
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he came back
oh,
and Jib Jib wasn't with them. Artemis gives him the cold shoulder.
I'll say
I want to
you
talk to.
currently have
No.
Frabbix, Seth, Minerva, and D.
I like Seth, but I think I'm the only one.
I like
I
Seth.
definitely don't like D. D could suck it.
Frabbix is fun.
Yeah, Fabric is fun. So leave D behind.
Okay.
In fact, let's leave her behind by herself.
Let's leave her in a pit with those roach things.
Oh God.
Well, that would be I'll say that would be permissible if you hadn't sealed it forever. Or at least sealed it in a way that's not going to take like thousands of hours of man hours in order to unseal.
We will teleport her in.
We're not high enough level for teleporting.
I'm like, what, 2 levels away?
For the type of teleporting that you want, for doing that, it would be
Teleportation.
that would be the actual. Well, no, teleportation circle have to have a actual circle on the other end. There's no circle there, so you need actual teleport, which is a 7th level. So you would need to be 13th level. Dimension door though.
Yeah, Dimension Door is only going to shunt them 30 feet.
500 feet.
Yeah.
Dimension door is not bad though.
Oh yes, but I mean, Dimension door doesn't have enough range to get them into the pit you want to get them into.
Well, if we get to outside where we caved it in, 500 feet past the cave in should get them in there.
Also, Dimension door, you have to go with them. No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're definitely leaving D. And I think it has to be a willing creature.
Oh, you might be willing.
Alright, so taking Seth, Minerva, and Frabbix.
Who?
Minerva?
I say Seth, Minerva, and Frabbix, or just Seth and Frabbix.
Who's Minerva?
Minerva is the girl who transforms into a werewolf who is usually hanging out with Seth.
Oh yeah, that's Seth's girlfriend, right?
No, it's
It's his girlfriend.
She is invited to the cookout.
Okay. All right.
I don't know about all that, but she can go.
Seth, Minerva, Frabbix. In which case, all right. As you guys are leaving, she was like, Dee will kind of wave you guys off, and she was like, "Y'all have fun. I'll stay here and watch the field."
Or you can just go back to town. We don't need you.
No, I think I kind of want to see how this goes, but I'll just chill right here. Don't worry.
Someone guarding our backs is always a good idea.
My bag is with me at all times.
Bag, not bag.
Oh, oh. I have
Must say, unless you're
I have
like
Nimbus
pack
with
up, must say, unless you're like packing up like the makeshift parts of the camp, like the like the like the campfire and stuff. She'll just stay near the campfire.
As a check, you don't pack up a campfire, so
me.
I don't know.
You
I mean,
start
you
with
guys want to
magic.
keep. I don't know how you guys feel about resources. Just like, oh yeah, let's take the stones and the sticks too. Right. But yeah, after you guys pack up and start heading in, she'll stay there with the campfire and
I'm gonna
start
put the
making her.
campfire out just to be petty.
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
I'll say,
Only you can prevent forest fire.
which case, as you guys are making your way through, after a while, you manage to make your way to the edge of, I'll say, to an area where there are several damaged trees. I'm gonna say several damaged trees, but also, but it does seem to be intensely brighter here, as if the sun is shining a bit brighter than normal in this area.
A bit too bright.
Um, you are on the map, but we are going with the assumption you have not been seen yet. Um, you are, I'm gonna say, based on where you guys are located, you can see, I'm gonna say, currently you can currently see 5 of these guys.
You can only see 5 of them.
You can only see 5 based on your vantage point. Before you make a move, you can see up to 5 of them. They seem to be just like looking around, or at least their heads are moving as if they're looking around. You can't see their faces, so you don't know which direction their eyes are actively looking.
But they're not looking in our direction, correct?
Their eyes glance in your direction, but it's like they're just like looking, surveying the area. They don't seem to, if they've noticed you, they're not doing anything about it. It's like kind of doing a scan, looking your direction, keep scanning, and then kind of turn their heads back on like a swivel, looking in your direction, look past your direction, keep going.
You guys want me to gather these guys in a group for
How would you gather a movie?
is I will into a bit of a grin and Moonlit cast guys to make himself look like the same kind of like totally robed sun worshiper outfit.
Like you're doing arrows.
Yep.
To get them into a imagine that there's some firepower we can lay on them, not me.
Is David really hushed for anyone else?
Yeah, David is sitting about 12 feet away from the mic and whispering.
How am I whispering? Come on.
You are talking into your hand very quietly.
I'm just
I grew this one out this.
getting tired of turning up my mic for David and then having to turn it back down for Brian.
It'll be fine. It is better.
I was worried my new computer was racist.
Oh my god.
But no.
If you want to take the time, that's not a quick.
It's only a minute.
Right, we'd have to take a minute. And
They haven't seen us yet.
And then we'd have. Well, I understand that. I'm saying we want to take a minute for her to cast that, and then we have to get them to come to it.
But
Yeah, but that's what he's doing.
No, he's going over to them and making them all get in one spot.
My plan is to
You can't throw that. You have to draw it.
Is to gather them into a spot where we can probably, then lay down, firepower on them, not me. And unless people have a different idea, or if you want me to talk to them.
But I can see within range. I
Oh.
actually have to draw it.
Well,
I mean, I draw.
I mean, it has whatever the range is. That's the.
Yeah,
They should tell you what the range is.
it's 10.
So yeah, you can drop it anywhere within 10 feet of you.
Was I talking loud enough that time?
Yeah. I can hear you. I'll say you sound low, but I can hear you on times where I can't hear you.
I can hear you. It's just that it's very low. I don't know if Chris can hear you.
You don't project.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm projecting a little bit right now. Do I?
Yeah. Now you're.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's not what you've been doing.
Remember, I have that same issue on Wednesday. Like,
Yeah.
what did he say?
That's the same thing.
I hear you talking, but you're low. You're leaning away from the mic or walking away.
He is.
Oh, good.
I moved the mic closer to him, and he leans further away from it.
I just kind of lean to the side, making it sound like I'm avoiding the mic.
You're leaning away from it.
You're afraid of technology. I knew it. I knew it all along.
Do I need to repeat myself again, or?
No,
No, you're good.
Yeah, you want to go sucker them into, and then we can rain fireballs or whatever people have that actually has an AoE on them.
Okay, well, I did have a question there, unless you guys want me to talk to them.
No, any AoE spell I have has a loud noise.
Well, yes, obviously. Well, once we open fire, they are well aware that all of China knows we're here.
But I wasn't sure if that's the route we wanted to go. If we wanted to just take these 5 out as quietly as possible. And then move on, because again, it's 8 to 13 possible people here, including dragons.
I am good with whatever.
Matt and Chris, what do you weigh in? Loud or subtle?
Kios is always partial to subtle. Chris has wandered off, probably to the bathroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I just recline in the chair right quick.
I will add, I don't know how much later Chris and I will be up. I think Chris is getting pretty tired.
Okay. I'll say, which case? So you guys decided on the subtle or just like
We've decided on nothing at this point.
All right. So Kiaz is for subtle. So that's 1 for subtle.
And by virtue of being the only vote, that wins.
So subtle, I'll say 1 subtle and a bunch of undecideds.
A bunch of not giving a craps.
All right, cool. So subtle it is.
So yes, feel free. Go up. Hello, fellow cultists.
Oh, I don't want to go up to them.
No, him.
David.
Oh,
Yeah, Whisper, the guy who turned him, disguised himself.
yeah,
Alright.
absolutely not me.
All right. Put
Okay, well, if
the-
we're doing the subtle thing, I guess I should lead them over here one at a time.
all right. I will. I'll say I put the ninja. I must say the ninja thing on you, so that
Wait. So your version of subtle is lead one over here, try to club him. He probably won't get knocked out. Then he'll set off the alarm, and we'll have to deal with them all at the same time anyway, as opposed to dropping a large number of them in one go. I thought your subtle plan was talking to them first.
Well, when you were talking about subtle, I was presuming roguish with the way he was mentioning subtle. I can go and talk to them fine. That certainly isn't a problem. You seem to be gearing up for combat. I presume the subtle was subtle combat, but I can talk to them.
There's no such thing as subtle combat.
I'm other than gaining info.
I'll say we have
Well,
subtle combat. It's called surprise rounds.
That's still not subtle. It's loud and annoying, and that you're just hoping they drop before they can, sound the alarm. It's still loud. Not subtle.
what I will do then to give us both options is to gather as many as I can in a group and speak with them about many, many bright things.
So you said you are going to create. You are going to dress like them and create many bright things.
No, I'm going to dress like them and try to gather them into a group and discuss many bright things. Assuming that we're not limited by combat moves. Because here would be best provided that people are able to get in a good hiding spot with these.
Oh, okay. So you are making your way there. Are you sneaking up on them, or are you just walking up?
I'm one of them.
Okay. This one will point his finger towards you. You see, like it looks like energy is about to charge up on his finger. Like eldritch energy is about to like gather on his finger. Then he'll look at you. Look at the others in the distance. Look at you.
No, we're not out in the open, my guy.
No, not you. I mean
How about
his,
the other
his,
cohorts?
his
Oh,
cohorts. Yeah. And then we'll look back at you. Do you speak Celestial? I'm about to say he is talking in your general direction, and it sounds very aggressive. He is talking very aggressive in your direction, but he is speaking potentially a language that you don't speak. Do you speak Celestial?
No, I speak common, abyssal, and undercommon.
Okay. He is talking at you. You can't tell what he's saying though.
Okay, I would like to deceive by way of pointing to my throat area and trying to indicate that my throat has received some kind of damage, and when I try to talk, it's going to come out in a kind of way.
Okay.
I think that would be a deception.
Deception, yes.
Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have gone with you.
Oh, the planning phase didn't have much planning in it.
Asuka.
He is. I'll say this guy is narrowing his eyes. I'll say you can't tell that he's narrowing his eyes, but he definitely feels like something is up. He will hold out his hand. He will hold out his hand at you, telling you to signal to stop progressing.
Okay, I'll stop.
He is. I'll say he is going to continue um, talking to you in this unknown language. Does anyone speak Celestial in this group?
I'm so glad you asked. As a celestial, I do happen to speak celestial.
That is always good.
Always possible you don't. I just saw a thing where an elf didn't speak Elven.
I speak 4 languages actually: Common, Sylvan, Abyssal, and Celestial.
Oh, cool. You see, what you do is you hear him in Celestial, and then you translate it back to me in Abyss. I'm kidding. Let's not do that. So the question is, well, you can't understand it. Is there a way to get the information to me? Does anyone have a message?
Is he close enough to even hear it?
I mean, I
He,
could cast invisibility on myself and then go sit on his shoulder and just
about to say-
whisper in his ear.
That's good. Yeah, you could do that.
I'm gonna say, this guy is effectively yelling at this point, so you
Okay.
guys can hear him.
I'm going to cast invisibility, shrink myself down, and then go sit on his shoulder and whisper in his ear. And do I know you speak Abyssal?
I don't think he's revealed that specifically.
Okay, then I'm going to whisper it in common in your ear.
Okay. What you are currently hearing, and I'll say what you are currently hearing is this guy yelling. Who are you? I'll say, who are you? Name yourself. I'll say, offer the title. I'll say, offer the title given to you by the Sun God.
I will tell you all of that, and can I make a religion check to try to come up with a suggestion for what he could say?
Yes. Or I'm gonna say you can make a religion check, and I will be able to tell you what he means by what he is saying.
That's going to be a 21.
Okay. Um, you are familiar with not this cult, but definitely,
Cult.
cults like this. Um, what they, I'll say, what he is addressing is the name. I'll say his given name is one thing, but the name that he was given during a ritual ceremony is something else. All of them have names, and everyone in the cult knows the God-given name of each other. They
Hmm.
don't actively see each other, so they don't. Must say they don't know what each other looks like, but their God-given names are basically, their vows. So there's a name that should be given to you that they will be able to recognize.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Hey, the rule doesn't give him any specific name advice. Then,
It is more than likely a celestial name. Mase, is Mase would have to be a Mase would be a name that is given via a celestial. I will give you I will let you roll a D100 with a 20% chance of throwing out a name that just so happens to be a member of their cult. You can choose for it to be between 1 and 20 or 80 and 100. But you gotta tell me before you roll.
I guess
Or you can just pick any 20. You can pick any range of 20 numbers.
we guys think 45 to 65.
Yeah.
Sure.
For it.
Son of a bitch.
All right. You throw out a name. I'm about to say you throw out a name. He nods. I'm about to say he nods and starts speaking. Kiaz. You will hear. I'm about to say what you will be able to hear him saying. Um, we are Mase, we are blessed. Mase, we are blessed this day, brothers. Mase, we are blessed this day, brothers. We have been given Mase, we have been given one to sacrifice to the great Lord. He will start waving you towards him. Mase, come so that you may Mase, come so that you may be able to give your flesh and blood to the fire. He is being very nice. I'm about to say his gestures are very nice, very welcoming.
Come to the burning
Kiaz
friend
is
of
going
fire.
to tell you how to say in Celestial. But I have already set up the pyre this way. Come with me, and I will get onto the pyre for you. So that you can lead them over here.
Okay. Can I basically repeat his celestial words and make a deception check? I imagine at disadvantage.
Yes. You can. I'm about to say you can do a deception. Deception, or I'm about to say I believe vocal based stuff was what, sleight of hand.
But
At least that's
vocal
what it
based
was
stuff?
for throwing your voice.
The ventriloquist feat, they put that under sleight of hand, yeah.
Well, if I'm just repeating what Kiaz is saying to me on my shoulder, would that be throwing your voice, or did he mention throwing his voice?
I'd say, yeah, he's not trying to do ventriloquism. He's just trying to, repeat,
He's just trying to repeat it back.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if he was trying to like mimic the like try to perfectly mimic the language. Um, I'll say in which case, yeah, you can deception.
Okay, I assume Chaos kind of gives me a direction to like try to gesture to for
Yeah,
where the pyre has been set.
it will allow you to roll it flat. I'll say him telling you will negate the disadvantage, and you just roll flat.
There we go. If I'm rolling flat, deception 31. If I'm rolling at a disadvantage, it's still deception 31.
Okay. He will then ask um you have must say questioning. You have built the pyre out must say you have built the pyre outside of the sacred grounds.
Yeah, can we say it's because I'm expanding the sacred grounds? That?
You have consecrated those um, with the help of the high priest, specifically for your sacrifice.
I will repeat. Dan.
In fact, once you're sacrificed over there, then the grounds will be sacred.
You repeat that back.
Yeah.
You repeat that. He will lower his hands, and he will just look at you. You almost creepily will look over to the side. This guy seems to be standing different. He seems to be standing in a different position than what he was standing in away from you. Almost as if he just appeared through the tree line.
What else?
I must say, almost Jason-esque. It's like, oh, you turn to stop looking at him. You turn to look at him. He's suddenly closer. They don't seem to be talking anymore. They're just staring at you.
Can I gesture for them to follow me to the sacred, the new sacred pyre?
This one up here will look down at this one, and then this one down here will make a gesture with his head um to go with. They will I must say they will then proceed to say mutter something and mutter something again in Celestial. For the glory of God. And the one on top of the rock will kind of somberly nod as he will step down from the rock, and he will pull out a dagger and slice it across his palm and start walking towards you. As he is just standing, staring you in the face, not saying anything.
I'll once again gesture towards the pyre, and then I make a performance roll in order to gesticulate the excitement of a new light in the form of a pyre that I will, gladly participate within to expand the glory of light. I'm basically trying to make it trying to give the impression that it's a spectacle that many would want to see and be exposed to the holiness of such a consecrated event.
You can feel free to do so.
Yeah, I figure one more than just these tiny bits of people. I'm very good at what I do, right? There's not a force wall in my way.
Okay, you can. This one right here seems to be following you. Does not seem. I'll say. Does not seem to be too. He seems to be following you for. I'll say you were able to pick up that he does not seem to be following you for the purposes of the pyre. Um, this one over here does walk over here so that he can watch. I'm about to say he takes his position on the rock so that he can watch what is about to happen. This one takes his position, and this one moves over here. But where are you walking to?
Okay. I am. Looks like only Nimbus really is taking a hiding spot. Yes, my thought was to walk back kind of towards our entry point, but
Oh, okay.
obviously without
In
that
which
being said.
case, then yeah, people would need to scatter. 1 second. All right. All right. I had just put that for her. I have it. There it is. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Anyone watching will see Minerva take the form. I'll say take the form of a wolf and will skulk in. I'll say will skulk into the bushes over here and behind this rock. I'll say Seth will sink into the ground. Frabix is going to attempt to hide over here with Nimbus. And she kind of shuffles in. He's like, make room, make room. Need meat shields. Two's better than ones.
Seth goes in the ground. I'm gonna ask if he can take me with him.
He's going to look at you and is like, he was like, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to reach out to take your hand. All right. You will start sinking into the dirt.
Does it feel weird?
It feels like you are, as you are sinking into the dirt, you can feel like almost like the constitution of your body changing to become more malleable. It almost feels kind of weird and grimy. It's like that sensation of wet socks, but it's like your entire body is just like wearing a big wet sock. So, but you are currently have a visual of from ground level, as if you are part of the grass. So effectively, you have merged with the ground. You cannot cast any spells while you are merged with the ground. I'll say you cannot cast spells while you are merged with the ground, but you can take swings with your weapon.
I won't say merge with the ground, but I will ask him to get me to the cliff edge.
Okay. All right. As you guys are shuffling through the dirt, shuffling. All right. Moonlit Whisper. You can go ahead and start making your way over there. 1 second. I'm gonna see if Hopper needs to be let out, but you can go ahead and start making your way over there.
Okay, given where people are positioned, what do you guys think?
As far as what?
Where to lead the group?
Come over here.
So to the okay.
The majority.
Okay. So more so say right here. Okay.
Okay. All right. Where did Moonlit go? Oh, over here. All right. Kiaz is staying with them.
See.
So he will make his way over here with you.
Okay. Did my performance pull anyone else to follow, or is it just this guy following?
Just that guy following, but you do have this guy and this guy who are watching. All right. You guys have gotten over to the edge of the cliff right here.
Don't take us over.
No, you're at the edge, like you said. All right. You will notice that there is a trail of blood on the path that you guys took over here. As he is looking at you, this he will say I'll say for Kios to recognize this. I'll say this is where you sacrifice yourself, heretic.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
He will hold his hands up. He will hold his hands up to the sky. As he screams out, praise be, I'll say, praise be to this, praise be to the God, I'll say, to the God who shines their countenance on all of creation. Are you? I'll say something is about to happen. Are you going to do? Are you going to do something? As well.
Okay. Actually, well,
A question for Seth. Can he grab people and bring them down into the ground? Or do they
No.
have to be willing?
They have to. I say they have to be willing. Well, it's not an attack thing. It's a stealth thing.
Yeah, but you can stealthily reach up and grab somebody and pull them down.
Yeah, he pulls them down to the ground. Now he has to fight them in the ground if he could.
Kiaz is gonna hide behind Moonlit Whisper's head, like trying to get out of view of all of the cultists, and he is going to cast Bless.
Let's see. A creature you can see within range. Who are you trying to suggest to?
Person that is casting spell in front of it.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be casting a spell.
The person in front of it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What are you suggesting to him? Actually, let's see if it works. On. Pull up their sheet. Do you have any sort of way? I want to say, do you have any sort of way to? I say, are you like casting this in a manner that like subtly, or are you just like trying to cast it immediately?
Ideally, I want to cast it subtly. What would I roll for that?
Which I believe it's sleight of hand it's sleight of hand in order to attempt to cast under your breath, I believe.
That's your call. Rules as written. If you do not have an ability that says you can do that, you just can't do it.
Okay. Oh, never mind. He crit. So I will say that you are able to mutter it low. You are able to mutter it at the same time that he is calling out his praise. So he is not able to notice that you're doing it. So you must say. So you're able to time. I would say that you're able to time the way that you are mumbling with the way that he is yelling, to where he can't notice that you're doing it.
Okay.
In which case, he is not going to attempt to counterspell you. See, by casting Bless, your invisibility ends, but you're hiding behind his head, so I need a stealth check. Let's see. Let me make sure. I don't think he has anything for that. Nope. What the hell? All right. All right. D20. Let's see. What is this? Is this a wisdom save? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. I must say, your suggestion falls on deaf ears.
1 second. Can I? Do I have that? Do I have that? Do I have that? I do not have the Be a Dick spell.
Silvery barbs. I don't remember if that works on saves anyway.
I seem to remember you guys usually hit on me enough.
Well, I remember it works on attacks. I remember it works on skills. I don't remember if it also includes saves.
That's it.
It probably does.
River, you can't do it. You can't cast while you're underground. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm fine. My bad. I'm fine.
He's an attack, skill check, or saving throw. Okay.
So we know for the future it can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm underground.
I must say for right now you cannot be I'm about to say you cannot be hit until you hit someone.
Cannot be hit.
You.
Oh, me.
You can't hit until you hit somebody.
Oh, okay. Well,
Silly,
I
that,
figured it's gonna pop me out of the ground anyway.
silly it doesn't work, but I don't know it doesn't work. So
Okay. The other ones seem to be watching, as if they are expecting something. Kiosk, myself, Kiosk can make me a insight check real quick, so that he knows cultists, so I will allow Kiosk to make a quick roll to understand what about to happen.
good games.
That's a natural 20, so a total of a 29.
Okay. This guy is about to suicide bomb himself for the glory of his god.
Um,
That you are too much of a threat for him to handle. So he is about to blow himself up, and you as well. And the others are going to stand. The reason why they're keeping their distance is because they are going to stand back and watch this glorious act. Hence the reason why the sun is starting to shine brighter. Um, I'll say the the carving of his hand was him offering his blood to his god, so that his god strike can strike the heathen with radiance in exchange for his life.
so
Um,
yeah, Kiaz is going to like jump off and cast Globe of Invulnerability to encase Moonlit Whisper.
question. I don't speak the language, but could I do an insight maybe?
Yes. Religion or insight?
Definitely not religion.
I like how the paladin is like, I don't know shit about religion.
You read the backstory. There's a very damn good reason for that.
I know. I just find it funny. I'm not that kind of paladin.
Oh wow, I'm
I'm not the kind of paladin who goes to church.
very knowledgeable.
I don't preach. I smash the heretics.
Mhm.
I know enough about my god to know what my god doesn't like.
And you sun worshippers are definitely in that category. Moon power, damn it.
I feel like any
I got as far in the Bible.
Did I lose?
Yep, he cut out.
Okay,
Um, I'll
everyone's
say,
fine.
all right. He is I'll say, you are able to tell that I'll say, God is about to smite the heathens. The God of the sun is about to accept the sacrifice of this. I'll say, accept the sacrifice of his loyal servant in order to smite the moonlit one. This guy's basically about to get immediately killed um, in exchange for doing damage to Moonlit.
Oh, damn. I thought that worked on enemies. I mean, I'm still going to do it, but I could have sworn that worked on the baddies too. Make a space within 30 feet to get away from this guy before he explodes.
Okay, well, with those invulnerability, that may
Well, I don't know. He's casting Globe of Invulnerability.
yeah.
And even if he, because the Globe of Invulnerability in theory would cover it, assuming he's able to get that up as a reaction. I don't know.
Like I said, you have enough time to do one thing.
Okay.
Wouldn't you direct my
No, it says that Each target teleports an object space of its choosing. So, in theory, you get to pick.
I still want to take advantage of this globe.
Well, he's going with you, so you can totally take the advantage of the globe. I'm not preventing the globe. I'm just hoping that by moving you guys back, that, yeah, if it's something the globe doesn't work on, since the globe doesn't work on everything.
Let's go this way then. That way
Works
it provides me some cover.
spells width or lower.
Yeah, but if this is not a spell, but a like an item, like a normal item explosion, then the globe wouldn't work.
There.
So between the two of us, he's covered. But and Kiaz can also move 30 feet, to stay with him if you'd like, because I can target both of you.
Okay. Does Kios want to move with him?
Yeah.
Okay. I will move you then.
There you go. Hopefully 30 feet's enough.
It starts to erupt. It is. Not enough for Frabix, though.
Yeah, well, Frabix is like total cover or 3/4 cover for Frabix?
uh, 3/4. Must say 3/4.
Okay, well, 3/4 cover, and then they get a +5 if it's a dex save.
All right. Yeah, you are right at the edge of this explosion. It is almost too close for comfort to you guys as you see this Vegeta-esque sacrifice explosion. And the
Besides his
swirl
own
of
people,
it
so that's
literally
okay.
stops like a foot in front of your face.
The moon has
same-
protected me.
Yeah.
Moon is superior.
You also watch this guy stand right there as the explosion happens, doesn't even flinch as the radiant energy just washes over him as he disappears in that light. The energy does hit this globe of invulnerability, and it seems to stop it.
Okay, now we know they're magical explosions.
Frabix is like, wait.
Got vaporized.
Okay, so this guy got vaporized.
This guy is gone. The energy dissipates, and the radiant energy just kind of sparkles off of him.
Okay, so they're either immune or resistant to radiant.
Yeah.
He does not seem to even be scuffed in the slightest.
Okay, immune to radiant.
The rest of them will see that you are over here with this giant globe of invulnerability.
Is vulnerability something that's receivable?
A immobile, faintly shimmering barrier.
Okay.
Probably slightly less faintly shimmering for a couple seconds, considering it just absorbed it.
They are going to look in your direction. You will hear them all saying, "Heretics."
Heretics. There's only one.
There's heretics.
Since you guys are at the edge of this cliff, you can look down and you will see 6 more of these cultists down here.
I'll ask that if he wants to go take care of the 6 down here while they take care of the ones up here.
He's going to say you and me, or just me?
And me.
He'll be like, okay. I'll say, as you are getting ready to engage in that, as you are getting ready to engage in that conflict, and these cultists are getting ready to square up for I'll say for daring to step on their newly sacred ground. We will call it there.
Ready. Odds are I won't be around next time because I won't have Monday off. But hopefully, come May, we'll be able to start being on these again.
On Christmas
Okay.
Day.
I'll say,
And then in June, hopefully, we move back to the States and everything's easy
I
again.
know.
yay. I'll
We
say
won't know for sure what's happening until hopefully by the end of this month.
okay. Well, I'll say if he is not here, then your globe of invulnerability goes away, Moonlit Whisper. So you got your freebie.
That's cool. That's cool. I look forward to the conversation with Jib Jib. I didn't want to stand, the scene too long, just gaming to be done. But I am looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to seeing how powerful these guys are. Hopefully, we'll survive.
I mean,
I mean, I'm gonna say there's a couple of ways that you can look at it. Either they're warlocks and they suck, or they're spec warlocks and they're more annoying than you expect.
I mean, warlocks don't suck. They just suck at spellcasting. They got a lot of nasty toys. Spellcasting is just not one of them.
Yeah, like free spell uses thanks to the invocations.
And just other weird shit invocations can do.
yeah.
Ready. I will hop off.
Yep.
All right.
Good night,
Sleep well,
everyone.
bro.
And I
Alrighty.